Hey guys, this tutorial is going to be a two-part series where we talk about Decimation Master and how we can bring that into Maya and before we could do some retopo with QuadDraw. Right here I have about 2 million polygons, and so say you are using Dynamesh and you never did a retopo or you never started with the base mesh. So how do we get this into Maya? I mean, if we bring this into Maya right now, Maya is going to be very slow and it's going to be quite impossible to even retopo it. So we need to somehow, bring a low-res version without having to do much work into Maya. And there's a way to do it. It's called Decimation Master. So if you come into Z plug at the very top, you can come over to Decimation Master, and then you have this little menu. Let's just dock it over here and make things a little bit easier. Cool. So we're going to go through these settings and how to do them. Let's just start with the pre-process current. There's some settings up here, but you don't even really need to mess with these. Let's just come over here. The pre-process current is saying we want to pre-process our current subtool. If you want to do multiple, you can do all. The pre-process is where it's going to calculate before it actually decimates. It needs to go through and figure out how it's going to decimate it. So it's going to do a little thinking stage, and then you set to how much you want your decimation, and then you set it. The decimation part doesn't take that long. It's the pre-process that takes a little bit. So we'll go through this together. So you have your model, 2 million. I don't know, I'm not sure if I showed you, but it's pretty dense, obviously. So we're not bringing this into mind. So we're going to press pre-process current. It's going to go through what it needs to do.
So it finally finished. It took about 4 minutes, not that bad. But we got it pre-processed. It's done all its calculations. So now let's we'll set the polys there. You could set the percentage over here, but what I usually like to do is just come to the K polys. This is how many polys per 100,000. So we have 2 million. I'd say you don't want to bring in more than 100,000 to Maya. So I'll start with probably like 80k, 80,000, and let's just see what we get. Press decimate current. Okay, that one was much faster, but as you can see, it didn't go to exactly what we set, and so that's kind of the problem with this. So I set it kind of low. It gave me 200,000, 280,000. Let's bring this to 20k. Decimate current. Oh, it's 10,000. And look at this. We are still keeping most of our forms, and it's 10,000. Now, I wouldn't bring 10,000. We can bring more into Maya, and I don't want to lose all my forms. So let's just make this, I don't know, 40. And by the way, I pressed Command Z to go back to 300,000. Decimate current. 20,000? I'm kind of going for 40,000. I think 40,000 will be perfect. I have a whole body here. It's not just a head. If you have a head, I'd probably do 20,000, maybe 15,000. You'll be fine. But since I have a whole body, I want to make sure I don't lose any form. So I think 40,000 will probably be the best. Let's just do 60. I think that's what we'll quit. Perfect. Whatever. 30,000. It's 10,000 polygons more. But as you can see, you hold most of your forms. The reason why you don't want this, by the way, if you're a beginner and you're like, well, why can't I just keep this? You can't. This is not going to divide well. This can't be animated. This can't be rigged. So don't think that this is okay. This is just what we're going to bring into Maya, and that's the next step, where I'm going to show you how you can retopo this.